and welcome to my next video. Today I'm doing a review on the ALLPOWERS R600 and the 140 watt solar panel. So it's currently just charging off the other ALLPOWERS power bank nice and easily. That is off the AC adapter into my big ALLPOWERS power bank, and there we go, it's taking in 189 watts. It's saying 1 hour on here. So 1 hour to charge, that's pretty good. It was flat, I had nothing in it when I received it. The R600 and the 140 watt solar panel is absolutely ideal to take camping with you. You've got two AC adapters, your USB chargers, USB chargers, a little light which goes really bright, and you've got your SOS. On this little station you can charge 8 devices simultaneously, so you've obviously got your two AC outputs, 220 and 240 to 600 watts. Your USB chargers 100 watts and your USB. Also you have your cigarette lighter charger and a wireless charger on here for your phone. You can charge simultaneously as well as charging the power bank, so there's my phone on charge on the wireless charger on top, and that is whilst the power bank is charging. So we will do some charging and then we'll do some testing with this little power station, and also get the solar panel out and see whether we can get any solar at all today. But it's ideal, it's really small, really light, you can just pick it up with one hand. Ideal to take on camping trips or away in the caravan or the motorhome. Small enough to store anywhere under your bed or in a cupboard, so it's perfect really. Okay, so now we are fully charged. I'm going to see whether it will power this little camping kettle I've got. So there we go, it's showing 100% charge. We switched on, put the AC on, saying I've got 18 watts, nope, 2 days worth of output. There we go, it's taking 636 watts, but it is powering this little camping kettle, which is really good. Let's make myself a nice cup of tea. Absolutely perfect. So it's taken 6% of the battery in order to make 1 cup of tea. So if you're away for a weekend, it makes a fair few cups of tea if that's all you're using it for with one of these proper little camping kettles. Next off, being a YouTuber, I obviously have to use my drone, so I'm going to try and charge that. I think the battery's quite flat on it, so we're going to see. So this is a USB charger. We put this button on to get power to the USB and USBs. Then I'll just swap hands so I can get the power into the drone and see what happens. And there we go, we're putting out 4 watts to charge one drone battery, and it's quite easily charging my little DJI drone really quickly actually. And if I was just doing this, it would last me for 2 days to just charge drone batteries on this and using 4 watts of output. Obviously now we are getting into the winter, so I am going to be in the van a lot more, and I like to play on my little Nintendo DS. So it needs charging. As you can see, the battery is quite low, so I'm going to see if I can charge it off this. See how we get on. So we're all plugged in onto the AC adapter there. Let's put that side of it on. So it's this button to switch on your AC side, this button to switch on your USB/USC side, and then obviously it's also this button for this charger here. Now it is charging, it's taking 5 to 6 watts. so I've not used this for a while. There we go. See the little charging symbol on my DS, so I can play Zelda. How good's that? Let's get that fully charged up and then I'll have a game of that later. It's also that time of year where you need one of these in order to go out and walk the dog, so I'm going to see if it will charge the battery, which is in its battery holder here. So it's via a USB. The USB side's already switched on, so let's get it plugged in and see whether we can get any power. There we go, it is charging the battery, so I can use my torch to take the dog out of an early morning and night time with the winter really fast approaching. I've completely loaded it with items just to see how well it will cope, but it seems to be coping fine with everything that's on there. So my phone is on the wireless charger, my watch is on the USB, the torch battery is on USB, the headphones are on USB, and obviously my DS3 is on the AC power. Now, according to this, if I was to run all of these things continuously for 7 hours, that's how long the power bank would last. Now, obviously, they would all be charged well before that, so you've got lots and lots of power to go on your little trip with in this little power bank. I thought I'd add one more thing to the load, which is my GoPro 12. Now it's taking 26 to 27 watts of output, and it's going to take 6 hours to drain the battery fully, so that's really good because you're very rarely going to have all of these devices on charge at the same time. So if you're only going away for weekends, it's absolutely perfect. Now we have managed to successfully take some power out, so we're on 91%. I'm going to take it out into the garden with the solar panel and see if we can put some power back in. So let's go and have a look. Obviously on a wintry day like today in November, we're not going to get a lot of solar, but I'm pulling in 9 watts because that is a 140 watt solar panel, which is quite a lot for a little power bank like this. 10 watts, there we go, it's going up. Now these straps are a bit of a new feature on these solar panels because my old one doesn't have them, and it stops them from flipping right out towards here and then they'll fall flat. That's a really good idea and a good addition. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. When you buy this new, these bits are in the bag inside, so you just connect red to red, black to black into these sockets, and then your little solar input on the power station is down here. Lift it up so I can show you, just in there. So you have the solar, your AC, and then there is the circuit breaker for if it gets overloaded. You can recharge the R600 in as fast as 1.8 hours with 220 watts of solar. So obviously a little bit less with this panel, but it still won't take you very long if you had full sun. The R600 has the XT60 solar charging port, which can take a higher wattage of solar coming into the bank, so you can charge it at 220 watts. Once you're finished, the panel's quite easy to put away, so you just pack all the cables into the handy little pocket that's at the back. Then you do get extra, which I will take you in the van and show you. And then push it up and all your flaps will fold in. Folds away nice and neatly and clips together. Fits nice and is nice and easy and light to carry. The ALLPOWERS R600 has a large capacity battery of 299 watt hours, which is at least 10% larger than similar products on the market. The R600 is equipped with LFP battery cells, which use and recharge more than 3,500 times before hitting 80%. That's almost 10 years of regular use. The power station also features advanced BMS protection, which monitors the voltage, current and temperature to ensure the safety of the R600 in all circumstances. This portable generator also has uninterrupted UPS power function when the power goes out, protecting your desktop PC, server and any important files. Via the AC adapter in a mains outlet, it will recharge the power bank within 1 hour. It doesn't have any bulky boxes on the lead, it's just a plug and the end which goes into the power bank. This lead will recharge the system at 400 watts, which is also more powerful than similar ones on the market. When you purchase with ALLPOWERS, you can also set up your warranty to give you peace of mind. Power stations themselves come with a 5-year warranty, and the solar panels come with a 2-year warranty, so you can purchase happy in the knowledge that you're safe with your purchases. This little setup is available on ALLPOWERS as a package, and it's absolutely for perfect campervanning, caravanning, camping, even in a tent. If you're going away for a while in a tent, this will keep your kids' devices charged all weekend, probably all week actually. It's a perfect size for just packing away in the car. Absolutely excellent value for money. I have had this model before in the camper van, and it was absolutely brilliant for me in my camper van and awning. Never let me down. I've always had really good products from ALLPOWERS with no issues. If you're in the market for a really small little agile power bank and solar panel system, this is absolutely perfect. I would definitely highly recommend it for outdoor adventures, powering your outdoor adventures on the go. This is what this little setup is absolutely perfect for. We are obviously coming up to the end of November sales, so ALLPOWERS will have some really good deals on. I would suggest you go on their website and check them out, see what they've got on there for you. They will be providing me with a link, so the link will be in the description below, that you can go onto their website and purchase this and similar products. They have some massive power banks on there, so I would suggest that you check them out. Every ALLPOWERS product I've always had the solar panel with them, and they are absolutely brilliant, especially for when you're off grid. They never fail. They've worked perfectly every single time. Even one I left up in the rain when I was in my camper van. It was on the roof. It was absolutely fine. I just dried it off. There was no issues with it whatsoever. So they are really good quality products. As you can see, something this size and this size is ideal to store away in a small motorhome like mine. Mine is only 5.36 meters long, so it's absolutely ideal for something of my size van. When it's not in use for a while, the unit will automatically power itself off, which saves on battery power, which is also a really good feature. Like I said, if you want to purchase this station or anything similar, just pop over to their website. There's loads of good products available on there. I want to say thank you so much to ALLPOWERS for sending me this little package. It's absolutely perfect for what I do, perfect for what I've seen a lot of people do on the campsite, especially over the summer. You don't need to go into the office and get your phones charged. If you purchase one of these little systems, you just charge it up when you go away for your week, and then you've got unlimited power to charge your kids' mobile phone devices, DS's, Kindles, everything like that. It's perfect to power your outdoor adventures on the go. Even the solar panels, really ideal to store, take with you, especially if you're just in a car. You can always just store it all in the car during the day, so it's nice and safe, and then when you're in the tent of an evening or an afternoon, you can charge it up via your solar panel and then use it to your heart's content. It's absolutely brilliant. I definitely advise it for people that go camping quite a lot off electric. It's absolutely amazing. So I'll say thanks once again to ALLPOWERS, and pop down to the links below just to have a look and see what they've got available, and if you want to purchase this station or something similar. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.